F double R, F double R, F double R, F double R. Gotta bring that energy. Gotta bring that energy. What's going on, F double R Films? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here, welcome back to F double R Friend Request Reviews, where friend request friends to watch The Wire Season 3, Episode 10, title Reformation. Man, what an episode! Last episode, that was just like I hate to sound like a broken record, but The Wire has a great way of just bringing you along for the ride. You already know what the mission is, and then they just take the car and just flip that motherfucker over. And I love that approach because, you know, all the details really do matter. Every little thing that they do really kind of leads up to what, you know, what explodes. So I can't wait to see what we're going to be diving into today. How about you, Formal? How you feel going in today?
Like you said, last episode was crazy. Specifically the press situation. What's gonna happen with that? Like how big of an effect is that gonna have on the task force? Because we know he wasn't the strongest in the field, but behind them computers, he was definitely a pivotal piece of the puzzle. And then obviously Amsterdam, especially with the title Reformation, because that's like fucking basically rebuilding fucking whatever you done had. So we know Hurt called the sun, so that title already got me thinking about Amsterdam, hands down, easily. So I'm ready. Yo, you feel me? And we only, 2 more episodes after this one? So
Yep.
Shit about to pop.
Well, listen, man, we're not going to hold you here any longer. We're just going to dive right into this episode. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and also don't forget to subscribe, okay? The goal is 10K. Only way we're going to get this if you click that button. Also click that bell so you get notified when we go live. Let's get it.
Let's go.
Tie it into a knot. Twist your head. Then watch it pop.
Salute! We should have reacted to that shit, nigga.
I know.
Salute!
Oh my God.
Crying, nigga.
Hey? This is the aftermath.
That's what I'm thinking, right?
Oh, no, this is somebody else.
Yeah, over here. Drug war?
Oh,
Shit moves on.
I don't know where
moves on.
We are in Baltimore, Lamar. Baltimore, Maryland.
You don't hear them sirens? This is Sweet Sounds of Baltimore.
Okay.
Oh,
it's crazy we started with
shit.
Muzon.
I know. This is wild.
All night. All night. You know what those sounds are. There's a war out there, Muzon.
It's the second crib of mine the motherfuckers cracked this week.
That's Prop Joe people.
Terrible hornet's nest. No telling who gonna get stung.
That man, stay with the verses. No. Oh. Whoa. One of theirs.
They got Latroy.
Damn, them sirens is still
You feel me?
screaming.
This is quite a start to an episode. I ain't even gonna lie. Just the tension right now from them damn sirens.
Yes. I feel it.
What happened to all them towers?
Slow train coming.
Huh?
Reform, Lamar.
Reform. There we go.
Reform.
Okay. This man more like Joker.
This nigga, he just a damn mystery, man. He need to get to it.
All right, Easy, what you got?
Bro, I love that fucking dude on the bike, bro.
Call it a crisis of leadership. Proposition Joe.
That Avon and Stringer beef?
That man stay with the verses. What's going through your mind, McNulty?
We should be up on this shit, hearing voices.
We get a signature number on Bodie's phone, we will be.
We got enough PC off the burners alone.
These drug crews, they're dumping phones every couple of weeks at best. So when we do get a wire up, it's going to be a limited run.
Is this the judge?
Dumping phone.
Damn,
nice.
we haven't seen him
Buddy
in
in
a
a
minute.
minute.
How about the feds?
They say they can't do anything for us. For national security stuff, they use the Patriot Act. Everything else gets shorted. The fact is, the industry is all of us by the
9/11.
balls.
Yeah, that's why they haven't got any FBI support this season.
Best I can do for you is this. You give me a boilerplate affidavit with the PC from the court report. And then as you get fresh numbers for new disposables, you call me. Anytime.
He still got a thing for her ass.
He hasn't taken his eyes off.
Je parle français bien. Et tu es très charmant aujourd'hui.
No subtitles, of course.
Judge Phelan has you on his mind. How long has that been going on?
Started with my first jury trial in his court.
Jesus.
I bet you want all your emotions.
That's facts, though. I mean, stay simple.
Salute! He did it. Like, he came in and did. I can't believe someone saluted this episode.
Moving that body. It wasn't the most sensible thing, but
Right.
I appreciate it nonetheless. I mean, I can send any fool with a badge and a gun up on them corners and jack a crew and grab vials. But policing, I mean, you call something a war. And pretty soon, everybody gonna be running around acting like warriors. They gonna be running around on a damn crusade, storming corners, slapping on cuffs, racking up body counts.
That's crack, bro. That should have been the quote.
And soon the neighborhood that you're supposed to be policing, that's just occupied territory.
War zone. This boy's spitting.
Major,
What you got?
incoming. Some paper reporter.
Here we go.
Free zones, all three of them.
Here we go.
It's begun.
It's begun. Winter is coming.
I'm just saying, I think we're being too cautious on this.
We're going the extra mile for Phelan. A shortcut now could cost us later in motions hearings.
We drew Phelan on this wiretap. Two-faced hack sold me out the last go-round.
Relax. He's not running for a new term. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
We're all pieces of shit when we're in your way.
Yeah, ain't nothing but
Well.
facts this episode, bro. Everybody just spitting.
Don't be the man while he's down, though, man.
Point taken.
They know about this downtown?
I don't think they have a fucking clue about it, but I'd love to be there when you pop the question.
I'd love to be there, you puss.
This is just...
Tell me about it.
But tell you the truth, I ain't got no idea how to go at these hoppers.
Oh, I wouldn't lose any sleep over that. Nobody else does neither.
Okay, got it set up. Let's see how.
You feel me? Started from the jank.
So, this is your idea?
Yup.
And if we walk?
Got that apocalypse.
Command is well aware of the situation. You know, while there was some initial concerns, but they feel that the cases we're gonna bring in, my troops are only involved in pushing the trafficking to designated areas. I mean, they're completely ignorant of the investigative aspect. That's run out of CID downtown. I give it to you, and you run with it right then.
I'm weak, but then I gotta run something no matter what.
It's understood.
A week.
You got a little time to maneuver.
Heard you was shot before you even got started down here. Not like you to get played.
Betrayed, you mean? I am looking for the man they sent. From his accent, he's homegrown, raised on the street. Skilled, intelligent, late 20s, dark. You down with this nigga?
Nigga sound robotic.
He do.
You down with this nigga?
He with himself. Except for when he running with a young boy, too.
Now here comes the hard part. Splitting the black vote is the only way to make the math work. So Tony Gray's gotta get in the race. He's gotta stay in the race, and he's gotta stay viable in the race.
Guy's kind of a lightweight, ain't he?
But we need him to siphon votes from Royce.
I don't know. This thing with Tony.
It's not personal, Tommy.
Yeah,
It's
facts.
politics.
It's politics.
Live with it or lose.
That's smart though. That's smart. Split the vote between Royce and Tony, and then you pull out the rest.
IID picked up Prez a shooting. It's to be expected. The racial thing alone is tense enough that they gotta react.
Yep.
No luck at all to that boy, huh?
He's a
For
goner.
the supervisor's report, I need to ask if either of you had any indication that Prez harbored racial prejudices.
Well, he harbored some weird shit, no doubt, but I never got a racial vibe.
Some weird
Lieutenant, you seriously asking?
Yeah, that's too shit.
Yeah, for real.
Man, just trying to do his J.O. Bizzle.
You know them Barksdale sent a hat.
A church crown.
Walked up, rang the bell, and set it down on the post.
Because they shade.
You mean to tell me all this time you had a scope on them clowns and you ain't let loose a mumbling word?
That's crazy.
Myself looking out for you. Fact of the matter is, your chances of going up against that mob and coming back is as slim as a garter snake.
I'm trying to look out for you, Omar.
That's real. That's crazy. He knew the whole time where the motherfuckers was.
Shot. Dribble it back out. Dribble it back out. Put your dribble on.
What he trying to do is policing.
Yo, easy, easy. Y'all just hacking my man up.
That's how it is when you're young. You don't know no better.
Kinda unschooled, ain't they?
Perfect person to talk to.
I'm looking to get some kids interested in boxing.
Look here. This is my timeout corner.
He got niggas in punishment.
Wow.
I'm wondering why they sitting there looking ugly.
Gonna need it. The only thing you know how to do with his fist is wrap it around his cock.
Damn.
Fuck you, man. Go kick your ass. Come on, motherfucker. You ain't shit. Fucking faggot.
Did he just say, call me that to my face? Like, y'all right in each other's face, right?
Man, you dropping you right. See, if Young in there was trained, he'd whip you.
Look like he the one that got beat.
Stand up, let me show you something. Come on, man. I ain't gonna hurt you.
He had to say it loud. Embarrass him real quick.
Damn, tall as hell.
He is tall as hell.
Shit.
See that?
Gotcha.
Look, if y'all want to learn more, I got a gym down on Gilmore in the old tire plant. Y'all all welcome.
What, this eating at you?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I can see that.
Still thinking about old girl. Giving him the boot.
Remember that woman I was talking about?
He is.
A politician woman? How's it going?
Dead.
It ain't turned to shit.
I let my walls down a little.
Scared her.
I go to the front desk, some sneering fuck calls upstairs. Give me permission to go get laid.
That's one way to look at
She
it.
talks about. First time in my life, I feel like a fucking doormat. Like anyone with any smarts would do something else with his life, you know? Like I'm just a breathing machine for my fucking dick.
I've never
Yeah,
heard
that's
that.
one way to feel.
That man trying to put a
She
ring
fucking
on
looks
it.
through me, Kima.
She looks through me. Not even present, huh?
She don't see him.
It's gotta hurt.
Make it short, man. I got a meet to make.
Oh, fuck the meat. You harder to get at than my fat wife's cunt, nigga.
But you think this mess ain't fucking up our business?
That means Avon's willing to sit down and talk with Marlo, work this shit out?
Not at all.
Said Marlo not neither.
Me and the boys had us a sit down, got a quorum, and took a vote that says, if y'all don't quit this war, we have a mind to shut you out. And when I say outstring, I mean out the package. It ain't right for you to be at the head of our table when you can't call off your dog.
Look at that.
Call it a
They looking at
crisis of
Stringer like the
leadership.
fucking boss. Call it a
Yep.
crisis of leadership. They call Avon the dog. All them comments. I ain't even about to say nothing.
Oh. Oh.
This nigga
This
a fucking
man is-
gangster, bruh.
I need it doing.
Someone just got shot. No, someone just got murdered.
Oh, this shit got the kill range of like 50 meters.
These motherfuckers got grenades.
And I got this from some soldier coming back from wherever.
Jesus.
He got
Christ,
he got a couple of them.
Yeah.
Sit down.
It's the perfect time for it, man. I mean, you done represented yourself, man.
See that man wearing all black? He ain't trying to do no sit down.
We need a reform.
Just let me get this thing right, man. Then, you know, we get back to business as
They're
usual.
gonna cut us out, Avon. Yo, you gotta sit back, man, and think about our business. What the fuck you want?
Baby girl got dropped.
He good.
Mm-hmm. He is good. He said you out of the street business, boy.
You know what Slim just told me? Devon come up dead.
Yep.
She was shot one in the mouth, one in each tit.
Disrespect.
You still want to talk true string?
You feel me? Talk about he willing to do a sit down. Marlo ain't trying to.
You're the perfect bait, Lamar. They'll see you as conflicted. Your homophobia is so visceral.
You see that?
What's about to
I ain't
happen?
even stepped in.
He said, I ain't even go in there. You call me a cocksucker.
He sent them into a gay club, a gay bar.
Yo. You looking for Omar? He like, this is the only gay club in Baltimore.
Do Omar even go to fucking gay bars?
I don't think so. Look at him, look at him.
If he do, he seem like he parking lot pimped them hoes if he was to go to one.
Scarface named Omar. Sounds different, but I can't help you. You drinking?
He's something out of here.
Muzan like, I ain't going in there.
Don't look
Hey.
like much. That's on.
We got the hoppers.
This some weak ass shit right here. Hell yeah.
Man, we got lockers, got gear.
It's all peeling and shit. Go on.
It's more than what you got. Shit.
What happened?
They ditched their phones.
The DNRs and the wire all died.
We just spent $9,000 in change for 18 intercepts.
Damn.
5 of them non.
Hey, I'm playing on my man's feet. Yeah, he's smelling up my ass, too.
Climbing, man. Fuck, you gonna learn something acting like a damn fool.
There you go. That's how you gotta.
Listen, motherfucker.
Yeah, bitch. Touch me. Touch a juvenile. See what happens. Let's bounce. Bitch ass.
That's that pussy stuff. I'm gonna talk my shit, but I'm a kid though, so you can't hit me. Cuddy like, man, it wasn't like this when I was coming up. Like,
First time I seen him smoking.
Tough habit.
And pacing like a
he
motherfucker, too.
stressed.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Everybody thinking that Stringer's holding the crown. I like that. I like that. But we all know who holds the crown.
Feel me? It's Mama D. Who you about to call? Ghostbusters.
No. He's like, man, I need to release some stress.
Right? He trying to call D's baby mama.
Mm-hmm.
What's he gonna do?
I need a pillow talk.
Baltimore, Maryland. Baltimore Police. Western District Police.
What is the play here?
Look at that. Now that's respect.
When those two stumbled in here, they was wild as wild.
They
Now
still
coming
wild.
every
For
day.
real.
But they getting it though. Working.
They know
every
they
day.
can't hurt each other.
I won't let them fail.
Hmm.
When you do that, it messes with their mind. Pretty soon they run out of their little bag of tricks.
I like that. They try to fail, but I won't let them.
Pretty weak.
It ain't weak. That's the starting point.
Squeak. Well, for land valor. Yeah, she used to boost for Turtle Wells, old mob. And I remember a lot about that girl.
Damn, Bubs, is there anybody West Side you don't know?
Hell no, that boy on the streets every day.
You can work her?
It's smooth, yeah.
Check this.
They got the stringer call?
It's Western District. What Stringer's calling the Western?
Maybe he's surrendering.
After all the work we've done, I'd never forgive this son of a bitch.
So my knuckleheads didn't post?
Yeah, they did, but they left.
See that crackhead go by? Look at that man.
That nigga right there.
Yeah, what are he wearing?
That nigga, that look like the Kanye newest.
And you want me to sign off on court-order taps on a bunch of phones that at the time I'm signing the order have not been used for any illegal activity whatsoever.
If you're looking for precedents, Your Honor, there aren't any.
Yeah, she did the leg swap. Got his ass.
What the hell? Let's do it.
Got him. You got it.
That motherfucker took a deep breath like, oh my God.
Quite the legal mind.
Ronnie out here doing her thing. She hit the leg switch. She said,
If he's simping, you feel me? He's simping, I'm gonna get to it.
The fuck is going on in here? Like,
it's the gay bar, bro.
Buy you a drink? Why the fuck you coming up behind me? Sorry.
He can't do it.
How long has he been? Yo, he just pushed the red. What the fuck?
What?
I didn't even know. What the hell? That's
no
crazy.
way. That's
hella
why
random.
he be riding everybody hard. That's gotta be the reason. Cause he wanna fuck.
That's so random.
What? Rose out of all people?
I need you to check that out and get back to me as soon as you can.
You got a CI, huh? You want to see if your man's cred's a bona fide.
Don't try to play me bushy top. I didn't say male, I didn't say female. And you give me confirmation on that, call me back on the cell.
Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, right.
No way this is about to happen. Like, how are the dominoes falling like this?
Bruh.
How?
Shit always gets crazy at the end.
It does. It's just like we were just on a nice little ride. This shit's about to turn the fuck up. Stringer, what do you got playing, boy?
Yeah, for real. What was that call? I need to hear it.
And I need to also know is fucking this dude on his trail.
Omar watching.
I want to know if Muzon is gonna get to Omar.
Yep. You already know when they do this view, that's Omar watching.
For real.
Like,
Someone watching from
anytime,
that man
it's
stay
alone.
like Michael Myers.
Bruh. And a vacant.
Every time. Look at him.
He hitting them cigarettes like blunts.
He was there for a
Damn,
while.
you see how long you feel me?
See? Hey.
No way.
Is that Petey Russell?
Yo, I was gonna say, it did look like her.
Whoa, yo, you can't talk from this way.
This man trying to find his future wife by whatever.
Just Russ.
Just gonna say, hey.
By any means necessary.
Sweet bitches, Russell.
I know where it is, Major. What I don't know and very much want to know is where is the West Baltimore drug trade?
For real.
I began by identifying those areas of my district where drug trafficking was least harmful and proceeded to push all street-level dealing towards those areas. I was able to...
You made them an offer?
Yes, sir. Either they move their people to one of 3 designated areas where drug enforcement was not a district priority.
He about to spaz.
Oh, shit, they know.
How were you able to
Jesus
effectively...
Christ, you nit. Don't you see what he's done? He's legalized drugs.
Yep.
Actually, I elected to ignore them.
You lost your fucking mind. He's lost his fucking...
The way he sat back, I knew he was coming.
In my office.
Damn. They ain't never grabbed nobody out of the middle of the meeting
That's
and
it,
bring them to
gentlemen.
the office. This might be the worst reaction I've ever seen them have to anything that's happened in that room.
Oh, shit.
Sister Squeak.
Bottom and bubbles.
Okay.
Girl, it's been a long time.
She receptive to it.
Hell kind of money's in t-shirts.
I forgot he was rocking the wire.
Shit, I've been on paper for a year.
How's he doing?
Talk a cat off a fish cart.
I'm fucking dead.
Wow.
You mean we're fucking dead? We're all dead behind this shit. Jesus Christ.
You know what I did knowingly and on my own. I mean, my men had nothing to do with this.
Are you threatening me?
Yes, he
Sound
is.
like that?
I believe I am, sir.
He real bad.
My apologies.
My apologies for
Funny, you
holding this
cocksucker, I gotta give it to you.
dick.
A brilliant idea. Insane and illegal, but stone fucking brilliant.
He called that man a cocksucker. The irony.
Right?
So if you have any vacation time,
Take it.
you're taking it now.
Yep.
Do not report for a shift until notified.
Damn, Rawls might be kind of with that shit. He looking through them letters. I don't know. He might be on the fence. He might be indifferent.
I mean, he was impressed by it all. He said
Hell yeah,
14%
'cause
with one
stats.
stroke.
I was a super stroke on the pool circuit in the early days, but mostly as pickpocket and short
Wait,
cons. I did the long distance access card heist before cell phones got popular.
Crib numbers?
Yeah, I favored airports.
We
here.
gotta go,
He
little
still
cap.
Hey, he killing it, yo.
He got the.
I appreciate caution, because I'm hanging out here too. Give it a go. Use a cell phone. 312. Now that last number might be a 7. I'm not too sure with these small keypads and all.
we can do business.
Lester too smooth. Why?
Man went to the
All right,
basement to
there
get
you go.
some props real quick.
You feel me?
So
Got
let
the
me get this
Sherlock
old
Holmes
cat.
pipe and shit.
Pop that bitch in.
Keep that left hand out. Hey.
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 All right. Only 2 and 4. That's right.
Bro, that bottom lip look terrible. That's that Jumanji busted lip. Like,
You're kidding, right?
He did it without our knowledge.
Without your knowledge. Well, that's worse. You're the commissioner.
Was the commissioner. You think the buck's gonna stop in this office? You're wrong.
Press might already have wind of it, but we can explain that as some sort of new initiative. Trapped
Spin
high-end
this
drug
shit.
dealers.
Yep.
14%.
14.
I'll be over shortly to see the detailed plan on how this shit gets cleaned up immediately.
If you could call this shit something other than what it is.
Don't even think it.
He about to use that shit.
So what you saying?
Baby, a standard track phone with 2, maybe 400 minutes on it gonna run you 150, 200 easy. I charge you an even 100.
I gotta show receipts looking like they from different places, or I can't play.
Can we accommodate the good man?
Damn, Calvin, you know I got the bingo tonight.
He's stupid.
They both playing their part. Yo.
That he going back every day until he find Omar.
He ain't got no choice.
Bro, I feel like Omar don't be here.
For the last time. I don't know him.
And I'm back tomorrow.
He hella disrespectful. They finna jump his ass next time. Omar ain't there, but his boo is. This show is this crazy. Oh man.
Maybe I can help you?
Yep, moves on. Hello.
Yo, moves on just straight flatten that man.
I don't doubt it for a minute.
I don't doubt it for a minute.
That man is robotic.
A Dexter character.
Robotic.
Like, Cartoon Network,
For
90s.
real.
Hanna-Barbera fucking voice. Like,
there we have it. The Wire, Season 3, Episode 10 in the books. This was a great episode, man. I definitely love where we're headed with, pretty much everybody's storyline. Obviously, one on top of the mind is the whole Amsterdam situation that has pretty much peaked, and I can't wait to see what's gonna be the aftermath from that. But overall, man, this episode was great. I definitely loved it. How about you, Foreman? How you felt about this episode?
This was a good one, man. We up there, bruh. We're where we need to be. It's unfortunate because we only got like 2 episodes left.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're going to have to restart season 4 and get the slow burn of the beginning half. Because that's how Wire do, man. There's so much. Because I don't blame them, though, because there's hella information, bro. Like, even in this episode, they jumped around and touched on so many different plots. Like, you gotta realize, like, what's going to get put into the next season versus what's going to get fucking wrapped up this season.
Mm-hmm.
So it's been great though. This episode is fire. I don't even know where to start. I
think we just. I know, right? There's just so much in this episode.
That's what I'm saying. It's bad shit. Like,
oh, where do we start? I guess we start with the brother Muzan. You know what I'm saying? That was just a recurring theme throughout the entire episode. Finally got him back, and good. Is glad to know. I'm glad to know that he's back. And he's trying to figure out what happened to him, how he got shot. So that's his mission right now. His mission is to get to Omar. Obviously, once he does, is the key here. Like, is Omar gonna give him right information? Is he gonna send him to a stringer? I think he will, for the simple fact that Omar's already on heels.
Yep.
So this would just give him, Just giving him, a person to do the bidding with. Mm-hmm. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully that's how things turn out. But you never know with the Wire. Things might slip up. Communication might get misconstrued, and who knows? Like Muzan could end up either getting bodied or or Omar could end up getting bodied by Muzan. Just because of miscommunication. You never know. But I can't wait to see how they're going to wrap this whole Muzan little piece. But I do feel like it could go, past season 3 as well. So that's another thing too.
Yeah. I don't think there's going to be any miscommunication, just because the simple fact that they already came face to face with each other. Like when he blasted his ass. Yep. And I feel like that was the moment that they realized it was all bullshit anyways, or else, Omar would have finished his ass right there. So
yeah,
I'm pretty sure when he find him, they're going to just have a fucking sit down, speaking all cryptic and shit. You know how the Wire do. Everybody's speaking in their own language and shit, like, even though it's English. But they're gonna have a cryptic conversation, and yeah, I think they're gonna potentially team up to try to strike back, because like you said, Omar, he want blood. He ready for Stringer and Avon, and he has the spot finally, so he know where they at. Yep. So that's just like he could basically give Brother Muzan what he wants too. Like, so they definitely, yeah. I see a partnership coming in their future. But speaking of partnerships, let's talk about the ones that are dwindling, man. Fucking Avon and Stringer and their partnership with the co-op because of Avon's fucking war, his beef right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy because, we both were ready for Avon versus Stringer beef this season, specifically because of the news of D's murder.
Yep.
And we didn't get that shit, like, at all. Like, Avon completely swept it under the rug. Like, I'm pretty sure there's some guilt probably eating him back there, but, he swept it under the rug for the game. That's the way I would have to chalk it up, all for the game.
Yep.
But his whole street mentality shit is becoming destructive. So it's kind of crazy that Prop Joe and the rest of them voted to say, like, hey, we just not gonna put him out here. But it makes sense though, because they played in the beginning how they, houses was getting busted in and shit. So everybody is, casualty of war that they not even fighting in. So I think that's crazy because I'm trying to like I still in my mind feel like there's gonna be a Avon versus Stringer kind of shit that still's gonna pop off, but obviously it ain't gonna be because of the D situation. Like I feel like it's just because they just falling out in general. Like they're just not in the same page same page.
They're going their
anymore.
separate ways.
Yeah.
And not only that, you know what Stringer was doing towards the end with the whole Western District Police. Yep. That's something too that is just like, okay, what's going on here? Because Bunny over here talking about he got some information. You know what I'm saying? Saying that Avon got so Avon got shot during the car incident. Okay. So who? Damn. Now I'm just trying to figure out who the fuck his informant is. Like that's really interesting, but I'm pretty sure we're not gonna see anything come to fruition since he's gonna be out of commission for a little while. You know, he ain't gonna be able to clock back in. Yeah. So unless McNulty, you know, does his due diligence, you know, and come back with something, maybe, you know, that come to fruition, but you never know. But yeah, man, the whole Avon and Stringer shit, man, I don't know what's gonna come from that, man.
Me neither.
Maybe you think the brother Muzan thing might stir up the pot.
That's what I'm. That was another prediction we did have, right? Like Muzan, Avon will realize that Muzan
was betrayed by
that Stringer. That Stringer
set him
up. Betrayed. Yeah. So that's a possibility too. But man, it's just
because it seems like Muzan's already like he's staying strong with they betrayed me, so like he's combining both of them together. Yes. So I don't know, even if he does get the right information that Stringer was the one, I don't know if he would even try to attempt to talk to Avon about it, just because he probably knows how close they are. Excuse me.
I don't know, because he's pretty. He's pretty composed. Like he's not. We haven't seen him do. I know we don't see much of him, but he doesn't seem to be like super irrational or anything like that. So I feel like if he were to get wind of that type of information, like I feel like he would try to have a sit down just to straighten it out. Like he doesn't really seem like the type of dude that just start bodying motherfuckers for no reason. Like, so I don't know. I don't know, man. Because honestly, we done had a couple predictions that just completely wrong. Period. Just off the charts wrong. So I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna deal with these situations. They're gonna be delicate.
And just to kind of touch in on the little, the little slice of gayness that they had in this episode, which was fucking hilarious. Brothers Muzan's boy had to go inside the nightclub every single night. Come to find out, Rose is in there. That's his favorite spot to go and chill. Like
that shit was mad random.
That was so random, bro. That was just you would never expect out of all the people, because I'm pretty sure during these 3 seasons that man must have said cock about 1,000 times. Like that man called so many people cocksuckers. So it just makes sense now. You know what I'm saying? All of it's starting to make sense. But yeah, I thought it was hilarious how they try to get in touch with Omar. But it eventually worked though. So we'll see how that goes next episode. Hopefully they continue diving into that, and they don't string us along, when it comes to that topic.
I think they will. It's the last 2 episodes, so they're probably gonna push us in that direction and keep that shit going. I think the things that are gonna get pushed over are definitely the political pieces. Like, there's no way any of that shit's getting wrapped up. Fucking Tony and Tommy, right?
Yep. Tommy. Yep.
Yeah, so Tony and Tommy, they don't even know that they about to run against each other. Well, Tommy knows, but Tony doesn't even know. Yep. So like that political shit, I guess we just gonna hold off, which is cool because it was something that I was excited for this season, but they did not flesh it out enough to try to rush us through it. So I'm glad with that. So I think like the whole Omar beef, the Muzan shit, like all of that is gonna take front street.
Yeah.
And Amsterdam, obviously. Like, those are the two things that are going to wrap this season up.
I mean, speaking of Amsterdam, well, how we feel about how everything went down? I mean, he kept it. He you know, obviously he had no choice but to tell the bigwigs what was going on. I don't know. I think at first they took it pretty hard, but it seems like they kind of feeling like they could get a W off of this. You know? Do you think
but they
they
only
spin
doing
it?
that to? That's the part. That's the part I don't know. Like, cause, like, the only reason they trying to do that is to save their own ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause Bunny said it already. Bunny's like, bruh, like, we could spin this. Like, we could do something. They like, nah, get the fuck out of here. But then those same people tell him, get the fuck out of here. Go to the next man up and go, nah, we could spin this.
Yeah.
And then he goes, nah, get the fuck out of here. But then the way he looked at his little mayor assistant and shit, I'm thinking that he is going to try to take it. But the issue with that is every time a person up tells the person down to get the fuck out of here, they only worried about saving themselves. They're not going to save everyone else who was trying to say we could do this from the beginning. Like, so I don't know how they're gonna do it. Like, and I don't know what they're gonna do, and I don't know who they're gonna throw under the bus. But I do feel like somebody's gonna get thrown under the bus. But at the same time, I'm kind of, that scene with the mayor did kind of get me interested a little bit in how Irv's feeling about everything. Because remember, Tommy was helping him at first, so I wonder if Irv is gonna like switch sides and try to back Tommy for his mayoral campaign or something.
While he's still commissioner. You know?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know if he's gonna even be able to obtain or retain commissioner the way they was talking in that damn office. Hopefully it was just threats, but I do think Irv's gonna switch sides because of this shit. He's starting to realize, like, yeah, fuck it. I mean, it's like, it sucks though, because they all know the game. But it's until they get squashed like a bug that they want to actually do something about the game. Like, so I don't know, man. I'm interested though to see how it all lands.
Yeah, because like you said, who gets thrown under the bus for this? And you're absolutely right. Every time it goes up to higher up, they're trying to figure out how to save their ass. So now it's the mayor's, time to be like, all right, maybe I could spin this, but everybody else under me is the ones who's gonna take the fall for it. So Bunny still might be fucked, but I don't know how they. That 14%, I think, is very enticing for them. Like, that 14% is real. It's now that they know it's real. It's a real statistic. I think it's very enticing for them. It may be them letters, because they brought the letters back.
Yep.
Maybe that, like you said, these are the people that can potentially vote for you.
Yep.
Damn.
And that's why I said I think he might use it.
Yeah.
See, Irv, he said the right words, because I think Bunny said church people, politicians, and something else. And then fucking Irv said voters. He used the word voters. Like, I'm like, okay, this motherfucker, he got the snake tongue. He know exactly what to say. So yeah, I don't know. That one got me a little baffled. I was just like, wow, they really gonna just keep shooting it every time it goes up the chain.
Hey,
but
at least we hear. You know what I'm saying? The truth is out, not fully, but the truth is out. The reporters haven't run the articles yet, so things can still stay under the radar for now. But yeah, that's definitely something that I would love for them to kind of tie the knot on that, for this season finale. But talking about Amsterdam, we had our boy Cuddy out here. I mean, what's his name? Dennis. Right? Dennis out here trying to recruit, man, the youth to potentially, try to motivate them and empower them to become better people. So that's something that, we've been seeing his journey since the beginning. Man, in and out the game, finally decides to stay out of it and do something positive. He finally found something positive, but the kids are, hard to deal with, and that's something that you had to kind of learn to to deal with, basically, because these motherfuckers is some knuckleheads. They have no structure, no type of morals. Like they out there in the streets just dealing, and not only that, not only dealing in a place where it's pretty much legal. So that's a different type of level of just the things that I can only imagine the shit they've seen since they've been in Amsterdam. So it's gonna be quite a it's gonna take some time for him to really get through to these kids. But I'm really hoping that Formal's prediction doesn't come true.
Man,
because that I feel like in The Wire there's always a gray cloud in the city, and hopefully it just doesn't follow Dennis around. That's all I'm really hoping for when it comes to him.
And they did show his ass today too.
Yes, they did.
You feel me?
Yes, they
Talking
did.
about, man, that's one of ours. Hey, man, he might be ready for some revenge on somebody that's not even part of the crew anymore.
Stop it! Stop trying to reinforce your theory,
bro. You know how I know that shit is, bro. You know how I know I know, cause ain't nobody comment on it yet. Ain't nobody try to steer me away or closer to that prediction. Our fucking commenters, they on point. They so good at not spoiling shit that y'all spoil shit. Cause every prediction we have, people always say something about it. They be like, "Oh, that's a good one," or blah blah blah. Motherfuckers ain't say quiet, boy, about this one.
See y'all can't give us nothing. Even when y'all don't spoil your shit, y'all spoiling shit, man. Come on.
I be on my Lester Freeman, son.
This man is deep. That man be deep thinking at night. He be in the bed sweating just thinking about this shit. Like these commenters hasn't fucking commented on the Cuddy situation. This shit gotta be real.
For real, like.
Oh man, yeah, but Cuddy, man. I'm praying that his situation turns out good. Like you said. He's starting to become a positive influence to the community, and that's something that this community definitely needs. So, praise go out to them to Dennis.
Yeah, the crazy thing about what Cuddy's doing, and also what Carve was doing this episode is like they could potentially like beautify Amsterdam. You know what I'm saying? Like it would never be as nice as a neighborhood where there's no drugs and prostitution and shit like that going on. But like there is potential to at least clean it up, to make sure there's no fights going on, to make sure the kids are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like they said, they're already giving out clean needles and condoms and shit like that. So it's just kind of crazy that like there is some good there. Like obviously drugs are illegal, so at the end of the day it's a bad situation. But it's just crazy, like, there is some potential to create, like, a decent drug legal zone with the work that they're trying to do. So when it all gets shut down, I'm really curious to, like, what the effects that's also going to have on some of the people who's trying to do good there right now.
Like, we had that city council meeting, I think, with the people. And they're addressing their concerns and shit about they can't even go outside in their front steps and shit like that. It sucks because like it's doing good, but at the same time it's doing just as much as doing good is doing probably that and more bad. But like you said, with the outreach and all that, they could possibly clean that up a little bit to make it more presentable. But it's gonna suck to see what really happens, man. If they shut this shit down and then they go right back into the corners and then things go right back to normal, it's gonna be a fucked up situation to put the people of Baltimore back into that environment. So
it's reform, bro. Because like even
that's not the case though.
You know it is, man. But it's reform, like they said, bro. Like because if you think about it. They shut down Amsterdam, like you said. Everybody goes back to their corners, to their territory, and all that shit. But right now, they're all just in 3 places. So if you can, even if you could touch like 5% of those hoppers or some shit like that, and get them out of that zone, to go and just go back to school and shit like that, like that's something that's positive. Like, and I feel like that's what the Cuddy character and like the community policing aspect comes in.
Mm-hmm.
But when you spread that all out, that's way too hard. You can't touch all these fucking hoppers on east side, west side, north side, this corner, that corner, that corner. So it's just like, damn, bro. Fucking Amsterdam, man.
Yeah, and I think that conversation with Bunny really kind of let us know, like, what type of situation we in. You know, we're not in a situation where we need soldiers. We need police to police. You know, to police. You know what I'm saying? To police the community. You know how it used to be. A cop used to walk a beat, and you know what I'm saying. He walked that beat every day, and I feel like that was an important. Just like conversation to have with Carver, and I think it really did hit him, like it because once we got back to the Amsterdam, you could see like Carver's kind of
he was doing it.
Yeah, he was definitely different. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely
more engaged with them.
Exactly.
Fucking around the kids and shit. Had a little timeout corner showing them that there's consequences for their actions. Like it is funny, right? But like if you think about it. Like, eventually some of them kids are going to be like, yo, fuck this place. Yeah. Like, I could just go play basketball at school and go learn and, you know, do that, like, instead of hanging out here all day. Like,
but the thing is, all right, do you think they're going to go just the other way with it? Kind of how Bunny was saying, you know, I told the son that it was
an operation.
An operation. Do you think they go, all right, we're going to clean this shit up by freaking rallying all these motherfuckers up, putting charges on them, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Like, really enforcing and doing the opposite of what he wanted to do, not policing and just going in with soldiers, basically.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's part of cleaning it up. Like, they have to make a couple of arrests to make somebody happy. So, I do think it's going to be one of those... What was it in season? Was it season 1, season 2? Drugs on the table or some shit?
Yeah,
remember
season one, I think.
Yeah, I feel like it'll be like that.
Damn,
drugs on the table, bro. You feel me? It's all love. It's all been great. That's how you know every season's been great, man. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a drugs on the table situation. They're just gonna snatch motherfuckers up, lock up who they need to lock up, lock it down. Hoppers, get your ass back to school or go home or whatever.
Yep.
You know, like, yeah. I don't. It's gonna be interesting though because like the media is a whole nother beast. You know what I'm saying? Like you can sit there and lie all you want about what Amsterdam was originally meant to be, but all it takes is one of them mid-level drug dealers to tell their side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the media's gonna listen to that and they're gonna run with it because. I mean, it is truth, but at the same time, it's controversy. Even if it wasn't truth, they're going to run with those types of fucking headlines. So that's the only issue I have with, like, if they do run and just fucking arrest everybody, like, are people in Amsterdam going to stand up and be like, yo, this is what happened? And, like, what is that going to do to the whole article if it even does come out and shit? Like, there's still too much, man. There's too much still on the playing field, bro. I don't know. I got all these theories going through my head, man. I don't know, man.
What else? What else we need to touch on, man? Should we touch on the savagery of Marlo? How he did old girl dirty?
Nah, fuck that.
I ain't never seen no shit like that though.
That was wild.
That was wild. I've never seen nobody do that. Like you say, shot her in both titties and the mouth.
Yeah.
Close up too.
Yeah. Marley, yeah, he's a crazy character because he hasn't even been on screen much since he's hit those rooftops. Like, he only come down when he got to handle business, and every time he handled business, he handled it right. So he's fucking formidable as fuck, bro.
Yep.
I wonder how they're gonna. Yeah, I wonder how they gonna.
Because we got the, you know what I'm saying? There's just so much on, like, everybody's. You got the Avon, Stringer, Muzon now, Omar, Marlo, and it's just this season finale gotta be crazy.
It's gotta be.
Gotta be crazy.
It's gotta be.
gotta be crazy because man, we're leading up to it all. You know, we leading up to the climax, man. And I think it's gonna be a great series season finale. I can't wait for these last 2 episodes. I'm definitely hyped.
Me too. Shit.
All right, man. What else? What else was on our plates? Oh, the Lester.
Lester undercover.
The disguise.
The undercover brother.
I didn't think of that. Yeah, that's a perfect one. Undercover brother. That's pretty much what it was. And he had his sister there with it too. Like that was a nice little. Because I was trying to figure out where they were going at with the whole. You know, they love to do that. They bring up something. They don't tell us what it is, and then they leave us off, and then eventually we find out what it is. And yeah, I think it was a smart play by them to get Bubs to kind of finesse his way in with the whole cell phone thing with the, you know, old girl and all that. I think it was a brilliant plan. Obviously, Buddy's dumb enough to fall for it because, you know, he's lazy and he doesn't want to put in the work that needs to be done in order to get this shit done right. So, yeah, man, they look like they finally catching a W here for the task force.
Yeah, that's what you charge it to, his laziness. I feel like it's a good deal. Like it's just a good ass deal that Lester was offering.
No, it is no. Don't get me wrong. It is a good deal because we get to pocket money. But the thing about it is like the whole point of us going across cities and state lines is to, you know what I'm saying, for it to not to come back to us.
Yeah,
and
shit spread out.
And for me, it's all her fault. I'm just gonna put it out there. It's all her fault. And the reason is because Buddy is willing to put in the work, right?
Yeah.
But every time she's there, oh, let's get a new rental. Oh, why do we have to drive all the way over here for that? I'll cut a deal. I'll suck your dick for this. And it's just like, it's just so much. If he would just go handle it, I get it. He probably, it takes up most of his time, so he has to bring her along. Because if not, then, you know, he probably gonna hear it even more. But
exactly. Plus, he probably be bored as shit. That boy probably be on the road for hours.
And this is the time without cell phones. You feel me? Like, you know, iPhones and shit like that. So he can't be FaceTiming and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's
motherfuckers
different.
Ain't even got auxiliary. Like, you ain't even got the
you
music on the phone.
Yo,
like.
they don't know. Back in the days, we used to have to put a tape cassette with the auxiliary cord into your CD player, bruh. Y'all don't know nothing about this lifestyle, bruh.
Feel me? That shit was fun.
It was
good times.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, I used to be like, bro, I'd rather have a car with a cassette tape than a car with a CD and no aux port. Like, because them shits used to have no aux port but a CD. Like, bro, fuck a CD. Just give me the cassette so I can
and that shit probably skipping. So, you know, motherfucker, you know how much saliva on that disc?
You hit. Man.
Blowing that shit like a Nintendo cartridge. Yo.
But nah, you right though. It definitely was her fault, and she was the way in for Bubs too. Like so, like,
hey,
but that's gonna be it's exactly what they needed because it was getting way too hard. I mean, they couldn't get anything. So the fact that they got this to work, it's nice. They needed a win because. Yeah, they were taking L's since the beginning of this season. Now that I think about it, right? Didn't Cheese find out about the Wire on like episode 2 or something?
Bro, they've taken L's the entire season. They haven't caught a dub yet,
bruh. They was getting fucked up. So they needed this.
They
needed Buddy to be lazy.
Yeah, and not only that, this gets them right back on board with the whole Stringer operation. You know, because that's McNulty been kind of doing his rogue thing with that, and. Yeah. Now things are kind of working out, and everybody can kind of focus in on the Bark stuff. But the whole thing is now is like, what's gonna happen with Avon and Stringer and all that? Is that situation gonna handle itself? So they're not gonna have a person to actually aim their fucking guns at. So it's just like, how is this all gonna end? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're building a case to take out Avon and Stringer, and yet who knows how that situation is gonna come out? You know, especially with Marlo
Yeah.
out there being a savage. Like,
Yep. And Omar got the drop. Like, yeah, there's just, yeah. Those are all good questions. Like, these motherfuckers might not even get their arrest. They might get a toe tag instead. Like,
and I know I said I've seen this show. I think I'm gonna retract that, right? Because I don't remember anything about this. Not only that, the only thing I did remember coming into this was Wallace. I remember Wallace getting bodied. But I think I was one of those people who didn't like season 2, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I think I was aboard that boat because I don't remember Frank dying.
you probably stopped watching it.
I think I stopped watching it in season 2, to be honest, because I don't remember any of that. I think, like, if I seen this show, the Prez thing to me, I feel like that would have stuck with me. Like, for real,
yeah.
because that's just high up there, like, for me right now. Like, that's memorable. But I just had to put that out there because I honestly feel like I don't know where any of this shit's going. I don't have any idea, but I can't wait for these next two episodes because it's about to pop off.
Yeah.
Brother Moose
Not
on
only is
the
it about to
boat.
pop off, season 4 is a highly rated season. So we about to close this shit out and jump into another banger. Like,
from what they say, season 4 is the
Yeah,
best.
from what people say.
Yeah,
right?
a lot of people saying season 4 is their favorite. So, I can see so far why things are heating up. All right, man. I think that's it for me. I'm pretty much good. How about you, Formal?
Yeah.
You good?
I'm good,
All
I'm
right,
good,
man.
yeah.
If you had to score this episode, what would you score it?
I think I'll get us a 9.5.
Ooh.
It's another rock solid episode. I don't know if they're gonna fuck up after last episode. Like, I think this is pretty much where we at. Like,
Mhm.
9s and up basically at this point, cause yeah, like you said, there's just so much on the table right now to play with, and they always pick the right things. You know, they know exactly what to push into next season and what to keep.
Yep.
And that's one thing I love about it. I also love that I love that everybody is just a main character. Like, I love like that Baltimore is the real character of this show, because like it got me thinking like, shit, Avon might not even. I remember when we first started, I really thought this was an Avon show. Like, this is a show about, you know, like Power. Like, that's Ghost. You know, that's a Ghost story.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like, I thought that's the type of wave that The Wire was on, but now I'm sitting here like, shit, Avon might not even make it out this season. He just got out of jail. He still might not make it. Like, he might get clapped. So it's like, damn, I like shows like that. It just keeps you on your toes.
Shit, he might get blown up. That motherfucker
feel
got
me?
grenades now.
Bruh, he might blow himself up with that, not
motherfucker
knowing how to
got
use that shit.
He got an arsenal now. That man is heavily fucking equipped. But yeah,
I hope they use a grenade now that you
They
brought that
got
back
you,
up.
right?
I hope a
They
grenade
brought it-
gets
they
used
brought
in
it
this
up.
damn show.
I gotta see someone go in the hood. Like, come on now. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9, man. I think this episode was a great episode. Definitely a lot of things for us to want to see to come to fruition for the next 2 episodes for the season finale, and obviously things that are gonna get pushed on into the next season. We can't wait to see how things turn out. Of course, like I said, top of mind right now has to be the whole Omar and Brother Muzan situation. I can't wait to see how that turns out. I would love to see them team up because I think that would just be a crazy combination. Especially, you know, how they feel about one another. You know, one is not really too particular with the whole gay thing, and the other one is just a savage.
I will say one thing, one final thought. I know we always do this shit, but I wonder if like the whole I wonder if the Rawls being at the fucking gay bar is any significance, or if that was just like some random like, hey, Rawls is also gay. Like,
maybe someone tried to blackmail him or something. Who knows?
yeah, cause I don't like, cause it, yeah,
But
I
nobody
don't know. It's just
knows,
one of
though.
those. It's just one of those things where, like, if they just want to have like character development and let us know that he's gay, then okay. But I don't know. It was just too random. Like, it was just too random. Like, and it's never been. I don't even think it's been
alluded,
fucking like hinted. You know what I'm saying? Like, And I know motherfuckers done watched this like 7 times, so y'all probably done picked up on stuff. So if it was hinted before this episode, y'all can let us know. But I don't think it was even hinted, so I'm just like, I wonder if they're gonna try to like include something from that scene, or if it was just like, here you go, there you go, just some information about this guy.
You know what the comments say? There isn't a line in this that's wasted.
Man, that's wasted, right?
You never know. It might come up and bite them in the ass. And yeah, like I said, they can probably use it to blackmail Ross into doing something that they need, or I don't know, for him just playing nice. I don't know. I really don't know where they're going with that. It was random. Nobody else knows. Even the person that was in there doesn't even know who the fuck he is. So it's just like, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Yep. If it's not a spoiler, you know what I'm saying, mention it. If it was in previous episodes that they kind of mentioned it. If not, don't say nothing. Y'all already know what the deal is. But with y'all saying nothing, that's also a spoiler too. So, y'all can't win. Y'all could never win. So, listen, man, if y'all still here, we appreciate each and every single one of y'all, man. Thanks for rocking us this long, man, for real. This one was a great one, man. So, if you haven't already, like the video, comment down below. Let us know what you thought this episode.
And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe. Y'all know the goal, 10K. And if you like full-length reactions, subscribe to the Patreon. Link is in the description. FRR out. Peace.